welcome to the Little Theater of Virginia Beach's presentation of Threads, a play written by Abby Corman, starring Anne Haywood, and is being viewed on Friday evenings at 8 o'clock. The show consists of 6 episodes. Each Friday we will show 1 episode and then change it for the next week. So Abby, I want to talk to you about the episode this afternoon called Brownies. So I'd like you to tell me a little bit about what inspired you to write Brownies.
Well, the springboard for Brownies was the idea that my mom, when I was a very little girl up until I went off to college, made brownies for anyone and everyone, it seemed like, in the whole community. And whether you were having a good thing happening, a bad thing, whatever it was, her way of showing her caring was by making brownies. Now, having said that, that is the kernel of truth in this piece. And Liz, the character in it, in this monologue, makes a big exaggeration, maybe I should say, kind of takes it and spins it up and spins it out as far as I think it could possibly be spun into something a little more dramatic. And that's where that came from. And also I just think this piece speaks to the bond between siblings that seems to happen when you have common experience as a child. Mm-hmm. And I know just for me, having 2 sisters, that our bond is really tight because of our experiences together.
Sure, exactly.
And I think we're really grateful for that and lucky to have it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, good. Well, I hope you will enjoy the episode called Brownies, written by Abby Corman.
Hey, Julie, open up. It's me, Liz. You awake? Jewel, open up. God, what took you so long? Of course I know it's the middle of the night, but it sure ain't the middle of the summer. Come on, let me in. It's freezing out here. Hey, is that a nice way to greet your only sister in the whole wide world? Well, I didn't mean to scare you. It's just that I've got the worst case of insomnia, and I was hoping you'd be up working on a story. I can see that blue glow coming from the computer, so I guess I took a good gamble, huh? Eric and the boys asleep? What? How am I supposed to know what husbands and kids do at 4 a.m. on Saturdays? I'm just a struggling actress, waiting tables, waiting for my phone to ring for a change. Maybe a lead role. Maybe a decent date. No, my phone's working fine. Why? Oh, give me a break, Jewel. Yeah, I know I could have called, and I was going to, I swear. But then I tried making myself fall asleep. I tried everything. Warm milk, hot bath, chamomile tea, lavender oil. I even drank a little scotch, but nothing worked. So then I picked up that little book of quotes by famous women, one you gave me for Hanukkah one year. Well, I thought maybe it would put me to sleep. But you know what happened instead? I actually started getting into them. I saw this one by Marlene Dietrich that said, "It's the friends you can call at 4 a.m. that really matter." You know, I read that and I realized something about Marlene. She must not have had a sister. Well, because if she did, she would have taken it one step further and said, "It's the sisters you can visit anytime, day or night, that really matter." No, I am not guilt-tripping you. I'm just telling you I couldn't wait until today tomorrow, to tell you about what happened to me tonight. Oh, you know what I mean. Just let me tell you what happened. Come on, Jewel, please, please, please.
I've got a special surprise for you if you say yes. It is not bribery. Of course I appreciate deadlines, but can't you just forget about it for a few minutes? Hey, I've got it. Why don't you pretend like it's a lover
Waiting for you in your bed for you to come out of the bathroom in some really sexy nightgown he just bought for you. Is he going to step 1 foot out of that bed till you get there? I don't think so. Do you? Trust me, your deadline isn't going anywhere. Oh, come on, Lois Lane. Spare me just 15 minutes of your precious time, please. Great. I knew you'd come around. Okay, if that'll make you feel better, by all means. Go ahead, set the timer, no problem. So, okay, am I officially on the clock now? Super. You remember how I started taking that improv class last month? Well, in the beginning of the class, we do all this relaxation stuff. You know, stuff like stretching on the floor with our eyes closed, taking deep breaths and all. Well, get this. Last night while we were doing it, the instructor had us visualize ourselves in a situation that happened to us when we were kids. Then we're supposed to use it in an improv later on. Nope, absolutely nothing. I didn't see a thing. At first I got real paranoid that I was doing it all wrong, that I was going to make a total fool out of myself with the improv. And then I thought, big deal, Liz, it wouldn't be the first time. So I stopped obsessing about it. And after a minute or two, I guess, I saw us, you and me. We were sitting at that white round table in the kitchen. You know, the one with the funky chairs that Mom always complained hurt the back of her knees. Okay, I'll slow down. I'm just trying to beat the timer, that's all. All right. So, we're sitting there staring at this huge plate full of brownies. It's filled with deep, dark chocolate squares with powdered sugar sprinkled just so on top. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I thought I actually smelled them. Boy, Jewel, will you ever change? Yes, of course, you look absolutely adorable. Just like you always did when you were, let's see, I looked about 5. So I guess you must have been 7. All I know is you look terrific, just like a little angel. Anyway, there I am, laying on the floor. Pardon me, Miss Webster. There I was, lying on the floor in the middle of my improv class, with my eyes closed, watching the two of us just looking at those brownies. I could see a piece of white paper on top of it, and there was something written on it. Remember what it was? Remember those ugly skulls and crossbones drawn with that thick black magic marker? You do, Jewel, don't you? Oh yeah, there's more. Well, there we are, sitting at the table. Next thing I see, I'm opening a corner of the plastic on one of the plates and real quick try to steal a brownie. But you grab my wrist in midair, just like I was going to burn myself. And I say to you, I just wanted to taste a little piece. But you held on to my wrist and you say back, if you touch one, Mom will kill you. No, not a thing after that. That was it. But because I got too scared and I had to open my eyes. Oh, I swear it felt so real. Can you believe it, Jewel? I was seeing something that happened so long ago, 35 years ago. It was like watching one of those old movies Dad used to take of us. But this time, the screen was in my head. Oh, yeah, wait, I'm not finished. Huh. So, I just laid there on the floor. And all of a sudden, I remembered what happened next. You remember? Yeah, exactly. And then I started kicking the kitchen wall and hitting you like I was a total maniac. Oh, God, I'm really sorry, Jewel. Well, for doing that. Yeah, I know, but I can still say I'm sorry. You know what I'd really love to know? Well, I'd love to know if Mom ever made brownies just for us. I mean, maybe we were just too young to remember. Yeah, you're probably right. I just thought maybe. Right, I forgot about the beaters. Oh, yeah, they were pretty good, weren't they? Remember, we used to see who could take the longest to finish? And the dried up pieces she used to cut off from the ends of the pan. We savored every crumb while we watched her put those perfect little brown squares, all sprinkled white, on the plates. Oh, those were the ones for someone else, weren't they? Someone who got married, got divorced, got the flu, got old, had a baby, had a hemorrhoid, had a bad day, lost their mother, lost their keys, lost their mind. You name it, they got brownies. And what did we get besides batter and burnt ones? Nothing. Zippity-doo-dah. Bookus. I swear it was like there was this beautiful brownie goddess who flew all over the city spreading chocolate manna. But in reality, she was some ugly sorceress who conjured up poison signs and threatened to kill her daughters. No, Jewel, I am not getting melodramatic. I am not. Hey, just stop trying to play Miss Objective newspaper reporter for a change. You said you remember what you told me that day in the kitchen. If you touch one, Mom will kill you. And I don't think either one of us understood how right you were. It would have killed me if I had eaten one. It would have killed you too. And I think it would have killed Mom. You realize that woman was so afraid if she just let us taste a little morsel of one of her chocolate prizes, God forbid we might have asked for something more from her. Something more nourishing, more substantial. And she knew damn well she couldn't give us anything more. She didn't have it to give. So it was her ugly, black skulls and crossbones that kept us alive. You know, maybe I am sort of getting carried away here. Can't read the actress out of me, I guess. I'll be fine. I just need to sit here and breathe for a minute. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your bride. Hurry, open it up. Don't they look delicious? I couldn't find a recipe, so I winged it. Go ahead, take one. Tell me, Jewel, is that heaven or what? Yeah, a glass of milk sounds great, but not a lot though. I gotta get going. Jewel, I have to. Look, the sun's already coming up. I am totally exhausted. No thanks. The rest are for you. And believe me, there's plenty more where those came from. Hey, you got a deadline to meet. That stupid lover waiting in the bed analogy. What I'll come up with to get you to listen to me. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Jewel. You're welcome. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, you have a good day too. Bye.